What's up, y'all? Today we're going to be making ribs, Parmesan and cheddar biscuits, salmon bites, pasta, and some Brussels sprouts. Yeah, we're finna have a 5-course meal up in here today. My chick is finna be so mad at me because, baby, when I say I'm about to have the biggest back, I'm about to have the biggest back. But guess what? It's gonna be worth it because your soul gonna be fed, baby. Your soul gonna be fed. Alright, y'all, so I'm in Walmart parking lot, and when I tell you it was hot, the devil was beating his wife that day. Like, it was hot. Alright, y'all, I'm back, and this is how our cart looks, and I'm about to hit the checkout. Alright, y'all, this is the damage, about $6 or $7. That's not too bad. So after I got home, we grabbed the rack of ribs, we washed it off and everything, and got that little piece off. I don't know what it's called, but y'all know what I'm talking about. We got that little piece off, and we added some mustard. We rubbed that all over the rack of ribs. And y'all, I hate mustard, so it took everything in me to put that on them ribs. But it's crucial to keep that seasoning on. We seasoned it with some Creole, onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, and some barbecue seasoning. And y'all, LJ did his thing. He really seasoned these rack of ribs good. Like, he did his thing. Ate, left no crumbs. And y'all know, if y'all really know my mama, she don't really like pork and ribs and beef and stuff like that. So I went ahead and got her some salmon, and I'm just preparing it. I already washed everything and pulled the skin off, and now I'm just cutting it into pieces. We're making some salmon bites. And here goes LJ again, just basically seasoning the salmon with some paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, a little bit of Creole, a little bit of lemon pepper, you know, that good stuff. That good stuff. So once we was done seasoning the salmon, we went ahead and prepared our mixture for our Parmesan and cheddar cheese biscuits. All we did was add a little bit of flour, baking powder, salt, sugar, butter, buttermilk, and the most important ingredient, the cheese. You cannot forget the Parmesan and the cheddar cheese. And you cannot be stingy with it. Like, come on, it's in the name. Do not be stingy with that cheese. The cheese is going to, that's what's going to make it pop. That's what's going to make it pop. You got to mix that thing up real good. And I promise you, them biscuits going to be chef kiss. Chef kiss. So once you're done mixing up all of your ingredients, you're just going to want to roll them up into little balls. And with the batch we made, we ended up with 12. So after about 30 minutes of letting our ribs cook on 350 degrees, we went ahead and took it out and we basted it. Our base is just basically barbecue sauce with all of the seasonings that we already put on there. And when I tell you this thing was looking good already, it was looking good already. Now we're ready for our Brussels sprouts. And we already cleaned them and cut them in half and all that good stuff. And we're seasoning it with our Creole, onion, garlic powder, and paprika. And a little bit of oil. Now, y'all, look at these ribs. Look at it. Do y'all see that steam? Do you see how good it look? Like, y'all can't tell me I ain't cooked them things right. Like, look at that. Just look at it. We took it out about another hour after. We cooked it on 400 and we just basted it again. And now we're getting our pasta ready for that lovely marry me pasta. It's really marry me chicken pasta, but we didn't want to put no chicken up in it. Same thing, tastes just as good. Alright, y'all, so right here, I just put a little bit of butter up in the pan, and I sauteed our onions and bell peppers, and added some minced garlic and tomato paste in there. I also added the same seasonings from earlier and some half and half, stirred that around. We're not going to talk about that spill. After that, I added some Parmesan cheese, let that get a little thick, and then I added in our pasta. And now, we're about to get ready and do them salmon bites. Do you see them salmon bites? Like, you can't tell me that don't look good. Look at that. Now, y'all gotta give it to me. I did my thing with them ribs. Like, look, the bone just came straight off. Like, don't play with her.